Alright everybody, we got the X5 back. Like I was saying though before, we have been looking at a few different vehicles to replace both our Corvette and the pickup truck, because we wanted to get something that just one vehicle, since the other two were both sparsely driven instead of being driven all the time. That, and they were both kind of gas hogs. I mean, the Vet wasn't too bad when it was on the freeway, but around town you can't help yourself but to get on it, and then it sucks gas really bad. But so that led us to looking at these SUVs that are capable. Drove the new Ford Explorer. I didn't really care for that. I thought it was kind of a big boat. Drove the Acadia Denali. That was just shitty inside. I liked the way it drove a little bit better than the Explorer, but it was just awful inside. And then we drove the Acura MDX, which I really liked. And then we drove this. And then we drove the Volkswagen Touareg VR6 and TDI. And we ended up with this. Both my parents liked this the most. It had the most driving feel out of all of them. It got nearly the best gas mileage. The Volkswagen was a little bit better. And this one just seemed to be the most perfect size for what we were looking for. But anyways, the exterior is Alpine white. It's really pretty BMW white. We didn't care what my mom got, just as long as it was white. Because we'd never had a white car and we really wanted a white car, so we did all the shopping for her and then picked this one out after she liked it the most. So, but this one has the Sports Activity Vehicle Package, which gives you these 19-inch rims on 255/50 19s. These are the upgraded wheels for the Sports Activity Package. For those of you who don't know, this is a 35D. D is for diesel. It's got, I'll explain that to you anyways. It's got this BMW Comfort Access System. So you just have to have the key on your person, put your finger there to lock it, put your hand here to unlock it. Well, you have to wait a minute, but so it's unlocked. The interior of this car is the cinnamon brown interior. This was the other big thing we were looking for. But yeah, cinnamon brown with the black. To get in, like some vehicles, like the loaner we had, you had to put your key in there. You don't have to in this one because it's got intelligent access. So foot on the brake, foot on the button. It kind of purrs. Turn on the headlights, and then the fog lights. So under the hood, this is a 3-liter twin power, so it's like a twin scrolling diesel, 265 horsepower and 412 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. So it's got quite a bit of torque. Dual hinges like most German cars, so this thing doesn't flap around. There's the headlights. It's got LED halo rings, and then the fog lights. These are the adaptive headlights too, so they turn and level themselves out. Inside, you got BMW's latest iDrive, which is controlled by this little knob here. There are absolutely a million settings in this thing. I have not even figured out the entire car yet. But you can have your office, vehicle info, navigation. Here's what the nav looks like. Not the best graphics. I don't think this car is as good as my Infiniti in terms of graphics, but it's not too bad. This car has the upgraded hi-fi premium stereo. I have no idea the specs on it. I just know this car's got a lot of punch with the stereo. Why don't you guys listen to it? Too bad you can't translate the feeling that the stereo gives you into the YouTube video, because the thing just like thumps tons of bass, and the thing just has great highs and mids. It's an awesome sounding system. We're averaging 19.1 miles to the gallon. It's been going up ever since I picked it up from the dealership. We seem to get about 20, 21 around town, which is very good in a vehicle this size. That's not even what our pickup got on the highway. That's the glove box. It's controlled by this little button here. Goes like that. Dual. It's actually got 4-zone automatic climate control. I'll show you the other two when we get in the back seat. But heated seats, auto, fan speed, air conditioning. You actually have a max AC button. So that's if it's really hot out, you can turn that on. Down here, you got cup holders, 2 big cup holders, and then a little like ashtray and a cigarette lighter. A lot of people in Europe smoke, so they got that kind of stuff. It's got an electronic parking brake, and I'll demonstrate this is auto hold. So when you're in drive, and say you come up to a stoplight and you slow down and you got your foot on the brake, well, you can take your foot off the brake and the car will hold itself for you, so you don't move. Doesn't seem to turn on right now. I think you have to be actually with your seatbelt on and shit. Oh, and the door is open, so okay. But anyways, it's got a 6-speed automatic. It's this electronic BMW shifter. To put it in the drive, put in your foot on brake, push the button on the side, and you're in drive. To put it in reverse, you push forward, and there you go. And then drive, it's got dual sport, which is like a drive sport mode, and then you can manually shift it on your own too. And then park is this little button on the top, so park, and it's in park. This vehicle, before it goes away, has the around view monitor, so you can see around the entire perimeter of the vehicle. It also has a normal backup camera. And on the front of the bumpers, it has 2 little cameras. You can kind of see where they are on there, that show you the, like if you're coming up to like a blind corner or something, and there's a wall here and a wall over here. Well, this will allow you to see around there, so you don't have any blind spots. All automatics. All windows are automatic. Cruise controls down here. This is all the lights, blinkers, that stuff. It's got a heated steering wheel. You can do audio controls here. That's the presets. This is the volume and Bluetooth and your phone. It's got this big sunroof. It's got this electronic shade, and this entire thing opens up, so it'll be very open. Interior materials, there isn't a single hard touch piece of plastic in here. The entire door is soft touch materials, very nice stitched leather, wood everywhere. On this glove box you have pretty big size. We're already filled with crap. You got USB, aux. This is so you can plug your phone in and have apps. BMW apps, as they call it. So you can plug the apps right off your phone and they'll play on there. Take you into the back seat. Well, these are these little dome lights too, and the SOS. This car also came with the black headliner, which is part of the package this car came with, technology package or whatever. Oh, we gotta hit unlock. Oh, these things like to lock me out. Materials follow through in the back seat. You have these sunshades on both sides of the window, or on both sides of the vehicle. This is what I was saying about the rear dual zone. So you have 4-zone back here, along with heated seats in the back, automatic climate control. This thing has it all. Little armrest here with cup holders in them, I think. Yeah, something like that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you push that little thing and the cup holders pop open. There's also a ski pass-through too to the trunk. You can see the sunroof does come back here. Lots of space in the back seat. It's a very big back seat. In the back, it's got electronic tailgate. And this is my favorite thing, because it's like a Range Rover kind of. That flops down, then you got a nice big opening to load stuff. Tons of space back here. Sunshade, or privacy shade for your things. And under here, since there's no spare tire, it's got a big trunk thing. And because this car does not have a spare tire, it is rolling on run flats. So these are BMW run flats. To close the tailgate, hit that button and it'll go down automatically. These are upgraded seats. There's power everything. The top of the seat moves forward and back. These headrests, you can adjust them like an airplane. Thigh supporter up front. I mean, you can adjust this thing every which way you want. There's support everywhere. We'll take you on a little drive quick so you can see what this feels like to drive. What it's like to drive, well, it feels kind of like a big school bus with that diesel engine, except it's a lot smoother, and it's, yeah, this car is the most solid feeling car I think I've ever driven. And when you drive it, it feels, well, it doesn't, there's really no sensation of speed. I mean, you look down, you're doing 90 miles an hour and you don't even realize it because it's so quiet in here, and the car just hums over everything, and it pushes such low revs. I mean, interesting thing about this diesel motor is that, I mean, it'll pretty much accelerate without revving at all. It's got so much torque that it's just on-demand power pretty much. I mean, that's about half throttle. You saw how quickly it sped up. Trying to break it in nice. Can't exceed 3,500 RPMs, but I'll make more acceleration videos once the break-in period is over. We've only got 227 miles on it so far. But we picked it up Saturday, so I guess that's kind of a lot. But yeah, you got your little mile per gallon gauge down there. It's a very, very efficient vehicle. I'm very sold on this diesel technology. We're filling up a lot less now that we have a car like this. That's our big vehicle, instead of two big normal gas V8s that just drink it. But yeah, check out the BMW diesel. The thing drives like a sports car in the corners. I mean, it handles very well for a big SUV, but it is a BMW with 50-50 weight distribution, so it should be. I think it's limited to 130 miles an hour as well, so that's pretty good in a big SUV. Yeah, but give it a try. These are great. I think we're gonna really like it a lot. More videos to come.